Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Helena. The Pace family loves you. In case you couldn't tell, that was me playing the accordion for you for your birthday, just like you used to do in your not even so younger years. Anyhow, Helena, we love you so much. We hope that you have an awesome birthday this week. If you're out on Wednesday, we'd be happy to sing for you and celebrate with you, but we'll be thinking about you all week. Okay, Pacers, it's bittersweet. It's the last week of the fall clinic. I'm so proud of everybody and all the work that we've done and the friendships that we've made, and it's been an awesome journey this fall. It's been so nice to be able to get back together for our group sessions, which I think has been such a big highlight in itself. However, in closing out, a couple things. I'm just going to do a little recap of some of the my favorite hashtags that we've used this clinic, so that those of you that maybe aren't continuing with us in January, you guys can maybe write some of these down and keep the good vibes going in the new year. You can use some of these to bridge the gap here over the next 4 weeks when we filter out of this week and over our Christmas break. There's also a training plan that's written on the blog post for you guys to help you guys out and help keep you motivated if it's suitable for you. So here's some of my favorite hashtags that we've used. Hashtag open mindset. Hashtag it's you. Hashtag the to don't list. I loved that week. Hashtag dream a little dream. Hashtag get organized. Hashtag progress in motion. Hashtag eyes on the prize. And I think my favorite of all time this clinic was hashtag I get to instead of I have to. Okay, so really quickly, you guys, write down tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We've got music trivia. Steve and I, Janine and Trent usually host this trivia night. We'll be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Log into the group Facebook page and you'll see us go live at 7. You guys can make some guesses. We're going to give some prizes away for all the check marks that were earned at this clinic, and just express our appreciation and have a little bit of a virtual party tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll try not to keep you guys too long, but bring the family out. You guys can guess on some music tunes. We'll see how sharp you guys are in the music field. Steve and I will update the Christmas playlist before the end of this week as well. So if you haven't already, add a Christmas song to that so we can keep our Christmas playlist growing, please. A couple questions you guys had that you've been emailing me. I've had quite a few of these, so I'm going to address it in the video really quickly. The virtual races, the Rendezvous 135, the new Rendezvous 70, and the Pace High 5. Registration for those events open up on December 1st. And in terms of the timing, the question that you guys had in terms of potentially doing Rendezvous and Wild Horse, I have two thoughts on that. I think that it's totally doable. However, I think if you really want to do the Rendezvous 135, that you should be doing that at the very beginning, the earliest into May that you can, and that you're going to use the time from that to Wild Horse to essentially sort of recover, taper, do a little bit of maintenance, but the trade-off for that is you're going to have a great week while you're doing Rendezvous, but the rest of the month before Wild Horse Traverse, you got to let go of some of that FOMO and you got to take care of yourself. So it's totally doable. It's just whether or not that's how you want to plan your month out. The other option is the R70. You could stack that up 2 weeks before you taper, and that would be a great build week for you. So you sort of finish with that R70 weekend, depending on how your volume goes and how your training goes leading into that. Maybe that week even looks a little bit bigger leading into that, which would be a great training week for Wild Horse Traverse. If you're taking the clinics next year, I'm going to keep that in mind, and I'm going to write training plans specifically for both of those options, so that you guys feel like and you know that I'll have your back, and we'll get you through both of those options the best we can. And yeah, thanks for considering those races. And of course, the Pace High 5 is now a multi-sport challenge. It'll be in the month of March, which I'm really excited about. And you can combine cross-country skiing, backcountry skiing, running, or snowshoeing. You've got no more than 7 days, consecutive days during the month of March to get 5,000 meters ascent. So there's lots of information on the website. I'll leave it at that. If that didn't answer your questions, just let me know. Transalpine Run and Run 2 accommodations. This is the other question I've had from many of you. The registration for the 8-day and the 2-day stage race in Europe next September opens up on this Wednesday, December 1st as well. And I will be opening up my booking services on Wednesday. So I wanted to just give you guys a heads up. if you're interested in coming, if you're planning to race and you want to come and do the accommodation package and travel with the PACE crew, you've got a couple days before I open that registration up to secure your spot. I'm only going to take 10 teams this year, so just to let you guys know that. For this weekend, whether you are running in person or out of person, I put a little fun festive theme on it. I thought it would just be kind of a mellow way to have some little holiday spirit. We can dress in white, red, and green. Of course, you can certainly dress up more than that if you want, but let's bring a little bit of festivities to the run this Sunday. You guys, the deadline for the sign up is on Wednesday. And I know sometimes it can slip our mind and it's hard to be that organized. But if you know, or there's a good chance you know that you're going to be at the run on Sunday, can you just sign up right away? Right now, go on there and just sign up. If a few people sign up last minute, it's usually not a big deal. But if a lot of you forget and sign up last minute, it actually affects our groups, sometimes our availability. Sometimes the PACE team has certain things that if our numbers are low, someone has a kids event or a hockey game or something. And so we just really need to plan the best we can ahead of time. So you guys can sign up for that. We'd appreciate it. There's a link on the blog post for that. There's a 7:30 start time just to keep you guys on your dang toes this weekend. And that's to trying to accommodate those that love 7, try to accommodate those that love 8 a.m. In the new year, it'll be consistent. But for this clinic, the last run this weekend will be 7:30. We're going to stick with 2.5 to 2:45 for our long run. So we'll either be right in that sweet spot or a little extra 15 minutes this weekend. And there'll also be a maintenance option of 1:30 to 1:45. That maintenance group will be all abilities and all different paces in one group if you sign up for that. So check out the training plan. Again, it may not be appropriate for everybody. Some of you might have higher volume. Some of you may not have lower volume if you haven't been following the training plans. But it's based on the current training plans that are on there. If you've been following them, this is a really nice sweet spot for you to try to be for the month of December. I've taken into consideration the holidays. I've taken into consideration the upcoming January clinic, what you guys have done up until this point. But I really do encourage some of you to tread lightly over the next month, because once January starts, training will become fully focused again. And the gradual builds are going to keep gradually building and building and building and building. And you guys will be in that heavier training cycle once the new year kicks off. So don't get too excited too soon. Keep up some of the cross training. Keep that in mind. Remember, you don't have to be fit for Wild Horse Traverse today. You need to be fit for Wild Horse in June. You don't have to be fit for the Transalpine Run today. You need to be fit for the Transalpine Run in September. So, okay, you guys, the details for Wednesday are on the Google Calendar. It breaks down a nice, easy progression. On Wednesday, it'll be if you're here in town, it'll be our last week on the Greenway. We can kiss the Greenway goodbye for a good month before we see her again in the new year. Yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, let me know. Obviously, on behalf of the whole PACE team, we want to thank you guys so much for your support, all your enthusiasm this fall. We've really, really enjoyed spending our time with you, being back, leading, making memories, and creating some pretty special moments, and we're proud of everybody. But we'll talk more to that on Tuesday at the Music Trivia. So for this week, have a great rest of the week, and I'll hopefully see some of you on Wednesday and catch some of you online. Reach out if you need anything. Bye-bye.